Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Surviving Mars inspired by the Expanse. A quick recap of the mission setup. So, I had to miss a few episodes because of computer problems, but we'll pick up where we left off. The first tip I want to go over is from Terry Lynn, or Windmask. They mentioned that this open farm is only being harvested what is in range of the drones, so I'm going to add another drone hub to include it. Because everything north of this old drone hub, this sort of half of this circle, wasn't being utilized for seeds. Another suggestion was from Kippos. Kippos mentioned, when I'm upgrading things like polymer blades, I should hold control and do them in batch. I keep forgetting about holding control, but I'll try to remember from here on out. Another one was from Christoph Greimer Dietrich, and he mentioned if I rename my drone hubs, I can then go into the menu here. Or actually, not that menu. This one. Hold on, where is it? Go into transportation and then just sort of assign the drones from here automatically, which is a little bit faster, saves me some clicking. I don't know if I'm ever going to dig into the command center that much, but that's not a bad idea. Additionally, in the command center, let's go to building colors and change it to red steel. Red steel, I think, is a little bit more Martian MCRN style color than the green. It does make our colony a little Christmas contrasted, but whatever. That's just fine. And another one is to take a look at the planetary terraforming overview, which is up here. So if we take a look, we are at 33% clouds. So dust storms will fully end at 50%, and then we'll get blue skies at 50%. Meteor storms will end at 80%. The toxic rains, as you can see here, start at 25 atmosphere, 25 temperature, and the toxic rains will end at 55. So I'm about 20 points out, 23-ish points out from toxic rain. Leave me alone. But clear water can start to rain at about 40%. So getting my atmosphere and my temperature up to 40% is going to be very, very important. I want clear rains. Additionally, mixed trees is... We just hit the necessary water and temperature for pine trees, which is really great. But we should keep pushing the vegetation up. Now, the wild vegetation booms at 30, 60, and 90% are what we're heading towards. That is going to be very, very important as well. That covers most of the little tips I've had. So with all of our new additional pop boom, pushing up to 60 now, it would be very advisable for us to make some... We have plenty of homes, but we don't have a lot of work. So the additional work is going to be needed. Now, one of the interesting things that we have to deal with right now is the fact that given our ability to have open farms, we're actually not going to really require farmers, like botanists. So the botany jobs are slowly going to be phased out. I guess I will rename these drone hubs. So this is going to be the North Hub. The North Farm Hub, let's call it. This will be the Dome Core Hub. Actually, I probably don't need the word hub in there. Dome Core, the North Farm. And then I've got one here, which is the... We'll call this the Interchange, because it's sort of at the intersection here. This hub is going to be the power grid. And what else do I have? What is this hub? Oh, this hub is really power grid. And this hub would be the East hub. East support. East support hub. Alright, so now all my hubs are named so so that I can, you know, at a glance be able to reassign if I needed to. We don't have Kamal really working on anything important. So I think the big push right now is to get my vegetation much, much higher. Taking a look at our research overview, we're working on dry farming and potentially mega satellites. What I just determined is we'd really like to get our atmosphere and temperature up. So really I might table dry farming and work mostly on atmosphere and temperature. So core heat convecting would be a really good one for heat. Additionally, we've got some others. What about atmosphere? So, terraforming amplification. Melt. I don't need water. Unlock seed vegetation. Cloud seeding. Okay, I'm going to make the planetary projects a priority because that's really going to help out vegetation. Vegetation is woefully lagging behind, and I will make as much effort to try to get that up as I can. Now, with these two carbonate processors, the atmosphere is going to possibly even outpace the GHG factories. The GHG factories, I guess I could keep them on at night. I definitely have the power to do that. I just have to keep an eye on my fuel, because running 2 GHG factories full-time, I might need to add another fuel refinery in at some point. Alright, Nagata was helping to move metals, and I'm going to continue that trend. Now, we do have some random unload there. Kamal. Here we go. In the transportation, I'm going to North Farm, reduce, Kamal, increase, Dome Core, reduce, Kamal, increase. Kamal, you are going to be deployed to some of the waste sites that are sort of ruining my terraforming progress. Now, another research that I would really like to unlock, which I think would be very, very helpful, is the invulnerable pipes, the superior pipes. That would allow us to create long pipes to support lakes everywhere, where the pipes can't become vulnerable to damage or anything like that. So my seeds are a mite bit ridiculous right now. This is in no way a complaint. I kind of like that my seeds are much, much, much higher. Let's go ahead and the rare earth metals here. What I'm going to do is cover some scrubber. So I'm going to put one scrubber here. With the amount of scrubbers, I'm going to be adding... no, actually, I'm going to keep these guys over time. With the amount of scrubbers I'm planning to be adding, I'm going to need a lot of electronics. I'm definitely going to be pushing my electronic needs up ridiculously. So the terraforming projects is only at 4%. What would be really beneficial to my colony at this point would be science buildings? What kind of science buildings do I have? I don't have a Hawking Institute. Maybe I need to push Hawking Institute first, because I'm already 53% of the way done, and then start training up some scientists in my university.
Resources are low.
I think that's probably the way to go. Alright, so I've maxed out the surface area. That will cover the rare earth metals. And then what I'm going to do is put another scrubber Maybe at the very... I'll put it here. So that they cover one another. And then also, I want to put a forestation plant. I'm just putting a temporary cable in there so I know where to put the forestation plant in. I'll put a forestation plant at the edge of that zone. Because I want to start foresting really everywhere I don't currently have coverage. I want to increase my vegetation as much as I can. Alright, infirmary is not working. We are going to want some medics. Keep the engineers coming. Engineers keep the whole colony running. Taking a look here, I definitely need some foresting here and up here. The issue really is I don't have a lot of coverage in terms of drone hubs. All right, so that's cement. Is there any other toxic pools? Here's one. Now there is research. Maybe I need to focus on that research. There's so much I need to do. I think first and foremost, I need the ability to have researchers. And then actually maybe even get research amplification before planetary projects. Sorry, planetary projects, you just got kicked way back. Yes, I'm just thinking about my priorities here. Okay, so these two scrubbers now cover each other. So I have a patch of free maintenance over here, including the rare metals extractor, which is really nice. Now I could also do a dual scrubber setup over here to cover the north farm. Oh, Meteor. Oh, I don't like that. Ouch. Carbonate scrubber, our processor took a direct hit. It was just a stray. We're not in the middle of a meteor storm or anything like that. Another idea would be to start adding in MDS lasers to protect myself, because the damage that MDS could, or that meteors could do, could be devastating. There's also a little bit of a lack of coverage in this area as well. I might want to add in even more scrubbers to cover that. And this is why I need all of the electronics that I'm able to get my hands on. The forestation plants also require electronics, which is further need. Well, it looks like this open farm is actually benefiting. It's actually being harvested for all seeds now, which is great. Got an art store without an employee. Let's move some jobs around. The Rhadamant. I could perhaps work on the high-speed comm satellite. I'm going to start that expedition, because I don't really have any other good ones. This is a lot more electronics than I currently have, but I am manufacturing them relatively quickly, as proven by the rate that I'm making scrubbers. So let's work on that. But the Rhadanante's priority is low. That way it's not soaking up resources that I desperately need. So I do believe that Kamal has cleaned up all of the acid rain, but we're about to get at, well, not about, but soon we'll be getting some additional acid rain. No, there's some over here too. So much acid rain. I'm going to have Amos start to gather the waste rock from all those cleanup sites. Just to keep the map nice and clean. It's got really nothing else to do. But I must say, it looks very foresty around here now. Oh, this is outside. I see. Alright, I'm going to remove that and have it be a little closer. It was outside of the maximum range of the drone hub, meaning that it was not serviceable. Okay, they all got their polymer blades. Forestation plants can't function during toxic rains. It is currently toxic raining. So until I get that up to 50-50 or so, we're going to be constantly fighting these sort of toxic rains that damage my efforts to terraform. Oh, this toxic rain looks gross, too. Can't be cleared during toxic rains. Well, just sit there. Come on. There's nothing else I need you to do. Nagata just gathered all that metal. There's a few more stockpiles here and there that I still need to collect. Ew. My legs look very gross right now. Not a big fan of that. Alright, toxic rains are over. Kamal should be cleaning them up. Yep, there he is. Doing a quick sweep for any of the other new pools. And there's Amos grabbing the waste. As far as like, oh no, there's a, oh god. Well, this lands right in the radius of my own hubs. So, my own drones will clean this one up. But that is right smack dab, oh, 2 pools smack dab in the middle of my colony. Not cool, guys, not cool. So, let's plant trees with this forestation plant. And I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do trees and bushes for these. You know, I'll do trees, bushes, grasses. I like the variety. I don't just want a forest. I want a whole ecosystem, if I can manage it. So, where are my other forestation plants? They're going to be harder and harder to find while I expand my forests, because they get sort of hidden in the forest. Kamal, you're done with that one? I should be able to see them zoomed all the way out. Alright, let's go aid over here. Nagata, you need new work. So, the Martian Institute of Science is almost done. And then I'll drop one maybe right there. There's a free spot for it. The soil quality around my base obviously dropped a little bit due to the acid rains, but not significantly enough that it will stop forestation. As you can see, it's still a new Garden of Eden. Alright, Burton, you have all that waste rock. Let's deliver this. Then we'll go grab some more. So there's some obvious gaps in coverage of forestation. There's no coverage here or up here. Much because of the lack of drone hubs. Now, this does have a drone hub here. Once I have the electronics, I'll get one. I'll build one up.
Resources are low.
Oh, are they? Alright. Let's make sure that I stay within the scrubber coverage. Yep.
Research complete.
Martian Institute of Science just got done. Let's go build one of those. Hawking Institute. Make this a top priority. I don't have the electronics for it at the moment, but we're working on that. So next up is the research amplification and the factory AI. That will give me more research and more electronics for more expansion projects. Once all these wind turbines are done, I will I'll control click start the polymer blade project on all of them. My stored power is not that bad though. Okay, both waste sites have been cleaned up. It's pretty obvious that there was a acid pool there though. Burton is back.
Meteor shower incoming.
Oh, good. Sorry, planetary projects. Even
No
research
active
amplification.
research.
I think I'm going to get MDS first, then research, then factory, then planetary. I would really love anti-meteor lasers at this point. I think it's gambling if I don't have them. Alright, who's unemployed? You are no speciality. Throwing you in the university. So, we just need 75 electronics. And we're making about 9 a day. It's going to be a little while. So one more wind turbine, and then I get to polymer coat all of them. But my expedition with the lack of electronics is really hurting my machine parts factory. As you can see, there's such a lack of electronics that it is broken down. I'm almost tempted to cancel this Yeah, I'm going to cancel. I'll just try to build up a surplus of 100 electronics so that I could do the expedition quickly. Rather than to slate the resources and then to have gaps in, you know, gaps in maintenance coverage. Alright, Burton just delivered that. Oh, more toxic rain. Joy. So the Hawking Institute's about to be constructed. I still have need of one more medic. So I'm going to make sure to get a medic first. That will keep her pop growth up. Making sure that the infirmaries... Okay, so yeah, this dude definitely should not be employed there. This is in specialists only. Alright, so specialists only. So once we get one more medic, we will shift over to scientists. I'm going to open up two work shifts and even run them overtime. I'll just have to check in. I want that medic first, and then I'll switch it over to scientists or something. Well, my sensor towers are freaking out because there's a toxic meteor shower. That's like Randy Random from RimWorld is coming to visit. Alright, this tower needs to be max service. All these get the upgrade. Yep, did them all at once. That's going to be a lot of polymers. But now my entire, as you can see, there's maintenance coverage for the entire run of this piping, except for actually right here at this water extractor. I can fix that. And the concrete extractor. But I'll wait on that. Come on, someone graduate. Well, I certainly don't have a lack of seeds now. The open farm is cranking out seeds like you would not believe. Ooh. Alright, so what I want to do is just have one working farm with a minimum staff per dome, just for the comfort bonus. So I'm going to move some of these botanists around. I'm going to close all the other jobs. Basically, my aim is to really only have one botanist per farm, so we're phasing out that work. Because we do have the research, what was it called again? The biome engineering farms increase comfort of all residences in the dome. It's worth, you know, having a farm, providing I don't need space. If I need the space, I can always axe it. Okay, I got my medic. Now for scientists. So this has, yep, there's a new medic. This one looks old though, so I might need to train up even another one. Alright, Rhadamant, if I'm not doing the high comm, is there something else you could do that would be productive? I don't have the funding for this. Maybe you should export... Yeah, you go home. You export... Oh, you know what? You were empty. Oh boy, why did I do that? Cargo rocket. What I meant to do is to export some rare metals, but I just told him to take off with fuel with no payload. Because I'm a genius. These things happen. Alright, Amos cleaned up that site. Now the last toxic rain I had didn't really need to be cleaned up manually because it was so close to my colony, the drones did it themselves. Now, I'm spending a ton of power and electronics to try to reduce my required maintenance. Can I snake cables? No, I can't actually get cables there. Forget it. Definitely get cables here. Okay, the scrubber's not working because it doesn't have cabling. That will cover the water extractors. Who's unemployed? You're a scientist. Go work. You're lazy? Alright, let's do specialists only. And that way the lazy person goes to the sanatorium. So now we're actually producing science for the first time. Although it doesn't appear to be so. Because you also should live over here. Always work in your home dome if you can. Okay, Nagata moved some more metals. do believe there will be more stockpiles. There's also a chance for some anomalies where meteor strikes are happening. Yes. Here we are. Load those metals. The longer I can not have to do my own metal mining, the better. Okay, so the amount of research that this one scientist is producing is 143, supplementing my already 800, which is pretty good. And as we gain additional scientists from the Martian University, that number obviously will go up and up and up, helping us tackle the remainder of the research tree. Okay, these grassy mountains, I'm very eager to have to become forested. Okay, what's not working? Because of toxic rains. Yeah, you really shouldn't tell me that things aren't working because of toxic rain. I really don't have the ability to fix or change that. Looks like East support needs a few more drones. There we go. 555. Okay, there. Nice and even. Kamal, I'm going to reduce your drone load. So 6 across the board except for the core. Now, where are we going to get puddles? Haven't seen any pop up yet. So another thing I could do is to add in some GHGs. More greenhouse gas emitting to try to catch up, to try to basically supplement. The issue is they're not super efficient, but I'll add a few more in. 3 more will do. It's a lot of resources being tied up. I don't see any puddles yet. But right where my power grid is, it has become kind of a dead zone. Well, the 6 more hours and the toxic rain goes away. And unfortunately, none of these asteroid strikes... I mean, it sure is generating a lot of metals, but they haven't generated any science. So that's a wee bit of a bummer. Okay, so here's one of the cleanup sites. Just one cleanup site? Oh no, they're on top of one another.
Anomaly found.
Oh, and an anomaly. It's not exactly safe to go there yet, but maybe soon. So, we're about half done with Meteor defense. We have 2 scientists. A bunch of unemployed scientists. I guess they got trained and didn't. Let's have them move.
Meteor incoming.
Come on, I'm telling you to live over here. Oh, right on my metal depot. I'm gonna have Holden just wait before going in there. Come on, I'll clean up both. Well, my birth rate's definitely going up. I'm up 3 or 4 more people since I started. This Donninger is going to be exporting metals, so let's go ahead and launch the Nauvoo back to Mars to help. There we are. Now we're making over 1K science. Thank you, scientists. 0 morale. What's your deal? Come on, now oh yeah, I guess it was. Let's go back to auto. Actually, no, let's force a medic. So that one medic that I thought was going to retire soon did in fact retire. Meteor showers are over. So that means putting in some metal depots. Holden's going in for the research. The Donninger's almost ready to export. Oh, we have a full Martian University for once. Well, for one time slot, so I'm having to open up a second one. That's good. That's an indicator of some pop growth. So I'm open up some additional engineering slots.
Anomaly analyzed.
2 more planetary anomalies. Good. So 6 engineers for new tech. 5. That's old. And RC commander for new tech. Okay. So let's send the comet sighted. I'm going to detonate it for some atmospherics. The Donninger, you're going to go back home and make us some money. And then the Nauvoo, when you get here, you're going to run some of the expeditions that I want to run. Holden, you're done, so head back home. Come on, train that one medic already. Alright, Burton. Grab some of the waste rock. These GHGs... Oh no, they're getting their fuel delivery. Okay, so now with our GHG factories, we are increasing it 1/4 per... I might even need to make some more of those. But it also looks like my power grid is a little fussy. Let's go with some additional wind turbines. Actually, don't even build it there. Alright. Building's not working. Yeah, I'm trying to train that medic. I just did. Get back to auto. Where's this stupid medic working? Oh, they're probably in the sanatorium. Yeah, you're in the sanatorium. Why? Oh, because you're melancholic. Alright, whatever. I'll let it pass. I'll let it slide. Nagata, you need new work. That one's done. I could have Nagata try to collect the polymers. Because after adding in the new wind farms that I have slated, we are going to need some polymers. I don't think that meteor shower dropped very many, though. Yeah, I can't say that I see a ton. I just see a few. That's fine. Kamal! That's all the metal? Man, this meteor shower sucked. So I'm sort of waiting for my electronics to go up because that extra boon of from the HiCom satellite would be really nice. All right, so MDS is done. Research amplification is next. So MDS is going to cover, first, I think the most important would be covering our power grid for meteors. So I'm going to nest it right here. That covers a great big area. Then this spot here would be a good coverage as well. And then the home dome. All right, so 3 lasers covering probably about 99% of the important stuff. Okay, this one's online. It's covered the domes and the main sort of water tower oxygen tank spots. What's not working? Art store's not working because it doesn't have employees. Easy fix. What I think I'm going to do actually is to move some of these services around. So I'm going to put the grocer here. And I'm going to put the diner here. Freeing up this entire triangle. Actually, I'm going to not destroy it yet until the next one's built. No, it's pretty much built. Okay. New rocket coming in. And then this infirmary. Maybe there's a spot I can put you. Well, we have large garden here that could probably get removed. I'm not sure if I need this space yet. Alright, you do not export metals. You are going on an expedition for new tech. Take the engineers up. Alright, that's a nice amount of freed up space. Oh, yes, you increase your zone. And put another scrubber at the edge of the zone to keep the first scrubber maintained.
Funding received.
Most of my lasers, 2/3 of the lasers are online. And the last one just came online. All right, so if I wanted... Oh, Nagata, you're full. If I wanted to do a Meteor triggers, I could do that and really not be risking very much. I'm just going to make sure that my idle vehicles are sitting inside the laser zones. This is going to need cabling.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than...
Okay, we just got compact hangars. Okay. This scrubber about to be cabled. And then the idea here is, right there, is to put a forestation plant within the maintenance-free zone. Put one there too. Who's unemployed? Engineers unemployed. There's always room in the electronics factory. I'm going to reduce the amount of overtime to see if it's negatively affecting my pop growth. I'm not too concerned. I'm up to 68, but I have a feeling like if I reduced it even further... Ooh, goal completed. Just got a ton of science. I hit 35 total terraform progress. I'm also about to hit a new one for a rocket. Not that I need another rocket, because I'm hitting my 60% water. And I'll be doing that in just one sol, one day. Or 1 year, depending on how you look at it. Alright, trees, bushes, grass. Trees, bushes, grass. Getting the whole variety. And more toxic rain coming down. Just can't catch a break. Alright, Nagata, looks like you need some work. Oh, look at that. It's looking pretty. Upgrading all the wind turbines to polymer blades.
Research complete.
Research amplification is done. Let's amplify our Hawking Institute. And now we're working on factory AI, which increases the... Well, let's read this again. Refineries and factories... Performance increased by 20%. That would mean, like the electronics factory and the machine parts factory, polymer factory, they'd all benefit. More bang for a buck. Alright, so the Nuvu is home. Let's go send you on the RC Commander. I forgot what that even gave me. Oh, so we orphaned a bunch of drones here. I'm just going to have these guys sit around. They're going to be unpowered or whatever, but that's fine. Blue drones. So I would say other really, really important ones for me to focus on. Some of the Martian-born resilience and Martian-born strength would be very good, but maybe not 100% necessary as long as I'm managing sanity.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren.
High-powered jets. Alright, a part of me, I'm sort of tired of not having all the robotics tree revealed, so I'm just going to research a bunch of the low-hanging fruit robotics stuff to reveal it automatically. I think 3 quick researches here will reveal the rest of the tech tree, which I'm eager to do. Okay, got a new rocket. I'm going to launch... Where is this new rocket? Alright, you... I'm going to call the scrap rocket. I hit that because I got all the water I needed. I'm indeed planning on scrapping the scrap rocket, if you were not already aware of that. So here comes Alex with the additional drone commander. He orphaned... Where is my orphaned drones? Where do you orphan them? I forget. All the way down here, I think. Oh, he pretty much finished that. Did I lose those drones? I may have. So they were sitting around here. I turned them blue, and they just sort of left. Oh no, they're part of the Navoo though. I'm not really sure how that happened. All right, well then, the Navoo. I just want you to return to Earth. Alright, so 3 of them. Who's the other? Oh. I feel like these drones are teleporting around a bit. Okay, well, I'm going to have them recharge and reassign. These new Forestation plants are definitely working up north. Alright, go rescue the last... No, guys. There we are. Alright, Nagata, you could do better than that. She carrying 8 medals home. Okay, so that drone is rescued. We're about to get some more acid rain, so maybe I'll just prep for that. We're getting all the low-hanging fruit robotics stuff. So So I can start seeing the wider, larger research tree. Our pop definitely gone up from the start of the episode, just about 10. So we got some really nice growth.
Research complete.
Now, as I got battery optimization, it should unlock, yeah, there we are, the Martian network, and then it will unlock 2 more once I get the next 2. And the next 2 are quick. Transportation optimization and low G drive are very low-hanging fruit, which we'll research quickly. Probably need to get shuttles soon. Shuttles are really amazing at oh, there we go. Hello, Acid Rain. My old nemesis. Shuttles are really good at transferring resources over long distance. They can't do high volumes, but they definitely do distance. Oh, here's a metal node for Nagata. That'll be the next one I go for. Very eager to get rid of these nasty storms. So, yeah, I'm going to work on... I'm changing my mind yet again, I know. I'm going to work on the core heat convecting, and then planetary projects. I'd like to get my temperature and my atmosphere up as soon as I can. There is a loss of atmosphere per soul. Yeah, I'm going to get core heat first, and then maybe magnetic shields, and then planetary projects. I know, crazy, right? I'm having trouble building up atmosphere because a lot of it's being lost due to no magnetosphere. Meaning that the lack of a the lack of a dynamo, the lack of Martian magnetosphere is causing some issues. I can solve that pretty quick. All right, now gotta bring this batch straight over to the core. We have a bunch of gray-haired botanists. I'll have to remember to close the requirement of additional botanists at the end of this. Kamal, you're going to be on Operation Clean Up the Sludge. Where is it? Down here. Here's one. And the other was down there too. Okay. Burton, you might as well just go down there now. Get the waste rock. We're having a bunch of ships ready to land. I'm going to force some more scientists. I'm not too worried about not having geologists. As long as our rare metals are above 0, meaning that we can make electronics out of them, it's not that big of a deal.
Research complete.
Transportation optimization is done. That shows me Mohole Mine. Finally! Oh my god. This is a very, very good wonder to do. And then I'm getting the low-hanging fruit of low G drive. And that should show me the rest of them. Alright, so the Donager here Don't load rare metals. You are going to... I don't know if I want to capture comets. What is this? SETI? Launch SETI. So this is 2%, 1%. Yes, let's import greenhouse gases with the money I have. With that one. And then this one. This is the scrap rocket. You are just going to get broken down for salvage. I don't need 4 rockets. And then the Rocinante will land once this is cleaned up. Okay, low G drive is going quick, and then that will be the last of my entire tech tree revealed to me, which is I'm eager about. Yeah, I need some drones to move this off the landing pad. Where is Nagata? We're waiting on some additional fuel. I'm going to have Nagata help with this, moving my fuel over. We're almost at the 100 electronics mark that I wanted to hit, which will allow us to set up that HiCom satellite, or the new HiCom satellite, I should say. For even more research. Ooh, we have a new scientist. Are you in the correct dome? Yep, and they live in the right dome. Brilliant. Alright, so Nagata moved that. And then she's going to load these resources and get them off the landing pad. Kamal. Thanks for cleaning that one up. One more. Okay, landing pad should be open. There we are. Oh, do I have... Yes, I do have another medic that retired.
Research complete.
So load drive is done, which reveals the excavator. Produces concrete directly from soil. Alright, well now that that's done, let's get core heat. Let's bring the temperature up as fast as we can. But I'm at a really good stopping point, so I'm going to end this episode here. I wanted to thank everybody that supplied tips to me and patiently waited for me to implement them. Thank you so very much for your tips. I'm looking to hear any sort of feedback that you guys have. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll catch you all next episode. Adios.